Sammy Baugh, though 36 years old and with 15 seasons of full competition behind him, gives no signs of nearing the end of his amazing career.
Art Monk is now number one, the most prolific pass receiver in the National Football League's history. Touchdown, Washington Redskins.
This is Harry Hog Football, the original Redskins Fans podcast. On today's show, we talk about the victory against the Houston Texans, our first victory against them since 2006, apparently. This and much, much more live with Aaron, John. Yo, 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 yo. What's up?
Yo, 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 yo. What's up?
Excellent.
Welcome, everybody. Harry Hog Football. Numero, let me look. 566. That's 500 in Derek Dockery Report.
Yeah.
Episode.
Yep.
Do I have the music for the Dockery Report? And now, the Dockery Report. The Dockery Report. He wasn't in this game, so he did fine. The O-line did bad. Yes, they did pretty good.
We had a pretty good game. Houston was awful, man. They were so bad. I mean, we controlled pretty much the entire game from, Kendall Fuller jumping in front of that pass out to the flat and taking it back for a pick six. As soon as he got that, I was like, it's a touchdown. He's going to go in.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as he
was
that off.
Dude, that was one of those. They had no one over. The closest person to him was the quarterback at that point.
Yeah. I mean, when you throw those passes out to the flat, when a defensive back rushes in, when you do that, if they pick it, they're going to go. They're almost always going to go for six.
Oh, yeah. That was nice. It was a nice play.
So we started with that. It was a nice play by Kendall Fuller.
Well, we started. No. We started with.
No, we started. We had two bad drives at the beginning, but it started figuring it out after that. And I mean, we just ran the ball an awful lot. But on the third drive, we started passing it a little bit. I know people were talking in our chat room in Discord about the game, and we started passing it a little bit, which is what I was thinking. I was just like, Scott Norv Jr. was he was trying to figure it out because they were really stout up the middle on defense at the very beginning. And so he kind of did like one kind of cutesy play, but all in all, he started pushing it out, running, bouncing out to the outside and throwing a few passes to get him, to back up the linebackers.
Loosen him up.
And I mean, I don't know. I never really felt, and the only time I felt a teeny tiny, that pit of despair in my stomach was when we gave up that touchdown, and I think it was the fourth quarter.
It wasn't really a pit of despair for me. It was more like, dude,
yeah.
I wanted to keep him out of the end zone the whole game. And slacking.
Yeah, so did they.
Oh, yeah. But, they did go for it on fourth down like 2 or 3 times on that drive.
On that drive, I think they went for it 3 times. And we kind of
couldn't get off the field.
We couldn't get off the field. That's what's really been nice the last few weeks with Taylor Heineke. We've been running the ball, holding possession, dominating possession, really, for the most part. And
we've been winning.
we've been winning. We've been doing the Heineke. We've been winning.
Dude, we've been winning in what some, Al Galdi, would call an antiquated way. Running the ball and controlling the clock to open up the pass.
The other team could be the greatest show on turf. But did that message just jump up for you from Josh?
Oh, what's it say?
It popped up and to say, yo, I've got to drop the kids at the pool. I'll be on in a few minutes.
Where is it? I'm dropping kids like the Texans. I'll be on in a few.
Oh, Josh. Well, good. I want to know what the Cosme report is this week. Josh probably was watching him because he loves him some Sam Cosme.
He does. He hates
What was I
him.
talking about?
He hates Cosme.
He does hate
You were
Cosme.
talking about the offensive play calling of Scott Turner and
Oh yeah, like throwing it out, and he's throwing it to starts throwing it out. Got the linebackers, started getting them to back off a little bit, and we just dominated possession.
yeah,
Yeah. I wanted to put up like 45 points on him too, but
I
don't know.
I had
I
a
don't know if we're going to be able to do that.
Well, I had a feeling during that game. I was like, first of all, during the week, I had a bad feeling about the game because A, it was a short week. B, we came off of a huge win that a lot of people, not us, said we couldn't pull off. And then it had to travel all the way to Texas, which is 2 time zones away. Is it 3? 2, I think.
I think it's 2. Is Houston in the central or the mountain time zone?
I think Houston's 2 time zones away. But we had to travel pretty far after a short week, and after they were up late celebrating on Monday night as seen by the airplane shots. When I say shots, I mean shots. So I was thinking about this. I mean, I was a little upset that our offense wasn't able to move the ball well, but I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that it had kind of a hangover from the short week, and I'm hoping it'll be much better this week because it has to be. Because these Falcon dudes can put up.
Yeah. I mean, they run the ball a lot because they've got like Marcus Injury Mariota back there, who was spectacularly not injured yet at this point of the season. I can't believe he's not injured because that guy would get injured. He'd come in for like one play with the Raiders and he'd pull a hamstring. So I'm really surprised, but they're running the ball an awful lot. They just lost their tight end, Kyle Pitts, 2nd-year tight end. He was their 1st-round draft pick last year, and he was really good in college. And they just lost him to a ACL. And a lot of the people that I read about it online, a lot of people commented, were just like, well, we just throw the ball all the time anyway. We're really wasting this guy. So they run the ball a lot. They're kind of like us. It's kind of like Houston was like an us light where they tried to run the ball with their running back. You said the running back was one of the best guys in the league so far, but we shut him down. I
mean, that's what they were saying on the broadcast with NASCAR. Whoever they said, let me see. This year he's been averaging.
It was NASCAR and Robert Smith with the Cure.
Yeah, he was averaging 4.5 yards a carry, which is pretty dang good.
Yeah,
coming into the game.
But in this game, he averaged 0.08 yards carry.
Dude, this is the only stat you need to know about our defense. Their leading hold on. First of all, their leading rusher was Davis Mills with
the quarterback.
10 carries. No, 5
5
carries for 10 yards, and 5 of them were on that touchdown late in the game, 5 or 6.
Right.
And that was their leading rusher, and their star running back, rookie guy. I'm looking at it right here. 0.8, real big.
Suplex Pierce.
8 yards on 10 attempts. This dude got destroyed, man. He went from 4.5
especially
to
with
0.8.
That hit from John Ridgway. Okay, we got this John Ridgway guy. The Vanilla Gorilla. He is just a massive man. He's like 320. It says 320, but I mean his gut is just massive.
He's got a roid issue, dude.
He's kind of got a roid issue. He was a 5th round pick by the Cowboys this year, and they stuck him on the practice squad thinking they would tuck him in there and no one would get him, and we got him.
Oh, he's a rookie?
He's a rookie.
I didn't know that. I thought he was like a cast-off from the Cowboys. Well, he is, but
I don't
thought
think
he was
so.
like...
He's a rookie from Arkansas, and he got drafted in the 5th round by them. And then he got put on special teams, or on a I guess they waived him and they brought him back to a practice squad, and somehow or another we picked him up. And he's Hoss. He's like 6'5". He's just a massive dude. Well, I'm just looking at his picture though, because he looks like someone that could like drink an entire suitcase of Bud Light.
Dude, I've never seen his face. Let me see if I can.
I actually just brought him up on the team website, commandersTakeCommand.com.
What's his name? Martin.
John Ridgway. The Vanilla Gorilla. That's what a fantastic
Oh
nickname
my
for him, because he's just a large man, dude. He's wide load. He is. I mean, you just seeing him in the pictures there, like even in the black jerseys when he had him there. I mean, he's big. Pro. Why is object?
Right, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Here,
This is a bad edit.
This is
Doesn't he look like someone in college where you're just like,
dude,
one day he's like,
looks a little bit like Josh when he was in high school.
Josh, you might be on here today. You guys might get lucky.
You might get lucky and hear a Josh.
Maybe.
If he gets off the commode. Get off the commode. Command the commode, dude. That's the name of the commode. That's the name of
Well, I
this
mean,
episode.
Josh is the person that got us the sponsorship, the sponsorship from Liverpool in the in the first place. But I mean, in our Discord room, which by the way is that tiny URL. I can't read it because you got John Ridgway's big fat head in the way.
Command
it's tiny URL /.com/Harry HF.
You haven't memorized this yet? You have to read it every week. Harry HF.
I should. You'd think I would memorize it by now.
Yeah.
And every time I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that.
Can't see it. It's kind of small on my screen.
Hold on,
everyone listening's like, it's Harry HF, dude. It's Harry HF.
John, seriously. Dude, I'm no spring chicken anymore.
Dude, we got Ian28 listening on the Discord room, and I think 3Pete is listening on YouTube. Please confirm if that's correct. It's actually working. And
Beautiful 624 is in there.
Josh has been in and out of the peanut gallery, as I think he's in the restroom presently. But the word on the street is he's gonna hop on here when he's done dropping.
Dude,
is he on here? Dude.
Oh, and by the way, dude, I've got breaking news. Houston
hold
is
on,
in
hold
the
on.
Central.
Hold on.
Oh, good. Oh.
Breaking news. Go ahead.
Houston is in the Central time zone, not the Mountain time zone, which makes sense.
Does that mean they're only one time zone away?
Yeah. Because the mountain is like the mountain time zone is basically the Rocky Mountain area.
Dude, you know who headed for the mountains the other night? After the Eagles game? Head for the mountains of
Head
Bush.
for Bush beer. For the mountains.
Taylor Heineke, apparently on the plane, he had like a whole trash can full of those things.
There were like stories about that all week because that assistant coach for another team got arrested, got a DUI after they got home, and he got like off the plane and drove his car home, and he was wasted for being on the plane.
For our team?
And so they were like, well, geez, everyone's like, we saw Taylor Heineke like on ESPN drinking Busch Light out of a trash can and wearing gold chains and Chase Young's glasses.
Doesn't mean he drove.
So you
home,
guys
dude.
have to discipline them too. And so Ron Rivera was like, okay, we discipline them, blah, 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 blah.
Don't do that again. Don't take pictures of yourself.
Don't take pictures of yourself doing something you're not supposed to do.
Don't do it again.
It does make
guys.
sense. They don't want people to get like blitzed on the plane and then like, you got to
Question.
drive home at like 3 a.m. or something.
Dude, these dudes, even the assistant coaches, make a good amount of money. Can't they get them arrange for them a car?
Can't they get him a Uber? Or
At least an
something?
Uber if you don't have, like in New York, you're always like, we're going to send a car for you. It's always one of those black, like, things.
It was those Lincoln Town cars, dude. Yeah, back in the day when they made those things.
Even like
We'll send a car.
interns.
We're not sending a cab. This was before like Uber and Lyft and all that stuff.
We'll send a car. And it was always one of those black Lincoln Town cars. And they even got them for interns. So you're telling me these NFL players can't get a car sent for them?
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah, exactly.
And the coaches. There's no excuse for that, for them to be driving inebriated in this day and age.
Absolutely. They have the money to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're sure? I would think that teams, like all NFL teams and sports teams at this point, just have like a account, like a Uber or Lyft account where all the players can just like charge it to their account if they need a lift somewhere. I mean, wouldn't that be
Dude,
smart?
you know Dan Snyder ain't gonna do something like that.
All right, 31 of the teams probably do.
The
I
other
would if it
31
was my
teams.
team. I'd be like, if you need a ride, don't you be driving. We need you on the field and not killing people. Hey, and not killing
Especially
yourself.
after last year, because who knows what kind of alcohol or anything else may or may not have been in the system of Everett during that high speed. Like he and the other car like speeding down the road, and he crashed and killed his girlfriend. Poor guy. Poor girl.
He pleaded guilty to that. I don't remember what
Yeah.
he got for it. He like fessed up. He knew he was
Yeah.
wrong. He's gonna feel.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
That's worse than any sentence that he could get.
That's just a sad story. But I mean, we're used to having that kind of stuff in the Washington area, but not for much longer. Hey, I'm the Vanilla Gorilla.
Hey dudes.
Where's my bush light?
Hey dudes.
Got a key. Where's my bush light?
Don't be running up in here unless you want to get a power bomb.
I'm gonna get you like Rock Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my gut. Your gut.
Yeah. Anyone just listening is not seeing this image on the screen. That's why you guys have to watch in the Discord room or on YouTube, or now, if you have Spotify, we now have video that goes along with the podcast on Spotify.
Excellent.
Is that Josh? Josh is in. Hold on.
Josh.
What?
He's gonna come in here. It's gonna be, oh, Clouds, how's it
We
going?
got to turn him up. All right, go ahead, Josh. Talk.
Just a wee bit late.
Scotland's own finest, Josh
Where-
Allen.
Where were you, dude?
Own finest. Own finest.
Where were you, dude?
Just a wee bit. That was just a wee win yesterday. Sunday. A wee win. What is that?
It's John Ridgway,
Dude,
our
that's a
star
picture.
backup lineman.
Dude, that's a
That
picture of
dude-
you when
why,
you played
Why
for-
is that dude still on the team?
Dude, that's a picture of you when you played for Independence Middle School
It kind of looks like me,
Dude.
all sweaty back then.
with your like
That guy.
middle school mustache growing in.
It's kind of wispy.
Ridgeway is running like Ridgeway's Roids 2-for-1 special.
Ridgeway's
Dude, he's such a
Roids.
massive dude. He's like Ridgeway's Royce, yeah. He's like 6'5". He's listed at 321, but he looks like he's like 335 or 340. He's got such a massive gut. He's just got to be so hard to move around in there. Problem is, Josh, as you have seen, and everybody else, he's got to stop. He's got to stop watching Macho Man Randy Savage lifting people up and suplexing them, because that's what he's decided to do in the game.
I told Aaron I thought he was going to run off to the sideline and find a folding chair and run back in with it.
He even flexed afterwards.
Dude, I love this guy now. Not because of
It's
his
like, wait,
roids, and I
what's
thought he should.
Ridgeway pulling out of his pads? Is that a folding chair?
It's to roll the quarters.
Here's what I love about Ridgeway. Dallas used a pick on him this year, a 5th round pick.
Fifth round pick.
And now he's actually producing, well, kind of producing for us penalties. Still, he's playing for us.
The rest of the defensive line has been actually really cool. Like Jonathan Allen was on the Junkies this morning, and it's been online today that he said that he, Drown Payne, who we need to resign, and Sweat are going to pay 3/4 of the fine. I think the NFL does their fines tomorrow. I think
Them
Wednesday every
Alabama
week. I'm not sure.
boys.
Wait, so
But they're going to pay 3/4 of it. They were just like, but next time you got to pay the whole thing. You gotta calm down.
oh, okay. So they're like, he has to pay some of it because he's not getting off scot free.
Yeah, but it's cool of them to pay 3/4 of it, but
There was
Yazoo was like, it's not
How much
happening
was it
again.
we find out tomorrow.
They'll be like, they got to pay 3/4 of it. And they'll be like, it's only a $2 million fine.
And they're gonna be like, dude, you're on. like in Blazing Saddles, you're
on your own.
Dude, how many half smoke at Ben's Chili's Bowl does that add up to? That fine.
But yeah, that is cool that they're paying it. I get there was mixed reaction online. When I saw this happen, I was just like, dude, cut. Because I still feel we had a chance to win that Vikings game if it wasn't for his dumb Royd raging over the center to try to block the kick. But he knows the rules. And then this week, it's 2 penalties in the red zone, dude. Two.
Although, and I hate to say it, did you see what happened to the Vikings this week?
Oh, geez,
they got completely
they got boat raced.
I couldn't even watch it because I hate to see Dallas do well.
No way. I went and took a shower, and I came back and turned on the red zone, and it popped up, and I was just like, oh, my God.
There were all these Dallas fans in the bar at the hotel in Vegas wearing their jerseys all around, like acting like they own the day. Kirk Cousins, that had to do a number on him mentally because he's not the kind of guy that like easily can shake off those kind of things.
Dude.
Exactly.
He's fragile.
He's fragile.
He's emotionally fragile. He's like Carson Wentz. He's emotionally fragile.
He is, man.
Well, Taylor Heineke got named. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say, can you imagine Wentz and Kirk Cousins together in like a room, having like a therapy session together? It would be like
just the two of us building castles in the sky.
Kirk, you go ahead. You go ahead, Kirk. You say what you're gonna say. No, Carson. No. Go ahead.
You and I.
Kirk and I. Dude, Carson Wentz just looks like a puppy dog on the sideline. Like, hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on?
How's it hanging, doo-doo?
Cup. Yeah.
Spit cup.
Speaking of that, I'm seeing a lot of our players are like spitting in spit cups these days. You never noticed that? Yeah. They keep catching them on camera.
Dude, do you guys ever feel like I thought of this before? When you spit on like a grass field and everything and it rains and like washes it off. All these dudes on like the unnatural turf inside stadiums like sweating and peeing.
Houston.
And, like, spitting
I know.
Everywhere. How often
what did they do when someone like Stink is out there like peeing himself?
And barfing. How do they clean it? Do they hose it down and there's drains? Like, how does that work? Natural drains on a real field.
Yeah.
So they can vacuum all that stuff up because there's like
vacuum
a lot
all
of
that stuff up.
They have like a giant Zamboni shop vac that goes through. It's like a Bissell steamer, dude.
It depends on the turf type. A lot of those turfs have those little rubberized granules in them. Yeah. And so they'll vacuum all that stuff up and they send it through a sanitizer and then they have to go back and evenly spread it again.
Man.
Are you serious? Are you making this up?
No, I'm not making it up.
So they Are
you serious?
They sanitize the granules? Do they have like a giant granule sanitizer at all these stadiums or do they have to send it out?
It's like a big like granule washing machine that they put some sanitizing fluid in and then they like comes out and they dry it and they like they put them back into one of those spreaders, kind of like you spread like seeds and stuff with. And they go out on the field and spread it back out.
With like a John Deere gator pulling it around and spreading it like a cedar. How big is the washing machine for this stuff is my question.
They're like big tumbler like looking machines.
Oh,
they had one at like an indoor soccer facility that we went to that Sam used to play at. They had like all these indoor fields, and that's the way they did it. So I assume that's the way they must do it. And I mean, it could just be some guy made that up.
I knew they had to clean it somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's someone on the podcast that has a better maybe there's someone here that we don't know that's like one of the field cleaners for something like that.
Eric
And they can chime in.
Ehrlich of Monotony is now in the chat room, but I don't know if he knows we're actually doing the.
Oh yeah, he is new in there.
If you do, Eric,
anybody else
if you know that we're actually
anybody
live
else
right
in
now,
there right now?
say something. Yeah, dude, 3 Pete's in there, and that's it. Everyone must be already out for like 8 for.
Yeah,
Why does it say that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Why does it say that
28's
my
in there.
voice is? It says my voice is active in the peanut gallery.
You are active.
Strange.
You're in the live.
No,
podcast.
that's right. You're in the live podcast room with Aaron and Ian28.
But I can't switch over
And
to
3P
the.
says, I'm here.
3 Pete's there. He's here. Sorry, I didn't mean to. He thinks he's 4 Pete.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's talking smack now that he came back and beat me. Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Snyder quote.
Thanksgiving.
First
off,
yeah,
happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, the Danny, little Danny.
Let's refocus.
Tell the team.
I still don't think Earl. Let's refocus and sell. Josh is trying to come on in video now. Let's capture you.
Yeah. It's not gonna work, dude. It's all right. I see you guys. I see myself in another window.
I mean, it's possible I could try to capture it. Set that up.
Nah, don't worry about it. I'm good.
We've got his voice.
Let's talk about the game.
Yeah.
A little bit more. So overall feeling, like we said before you came on, the offense I was a little disappointed in, but I'm going to chalk it up to the short week and the hangover from all the bush lights on the plane, chains, and the goal.
And don't forget the end of the game, Antonio Gibson like downed himself at like the 4-yard line or so.
What was up with that? I thought he could have scored on that play.
He absolutely could have scored on that play, but he was trying to run down the clock.
I mean, but if he had scored, they would have had no chance anyway. So why didn't he just score?
I was like, scoring,
exactly.
Go up by 20. Why are you going to? It's not like we were up by 3 points and you're trying to run down the clock.
I think he was coached to do that. I think that was their thing. I think they told him if he got to the goal line to go ahead and put himself down so he didn't score.
Like not run up the score on him? Is that what they were going for?
Don't run up the score.
No, not running up the score. I don't think that was in Ron's mind at all. I think he just wanted to eat up a lot more clock. Like another 30-something seconds.
There's like less than a minute left. What are they going to do? Kick 3 onside kicks in less than a minute? I mean,
I think Aaron, you were about to say it.
They would have been.
Yeah, I think Aaron. It sounded like you were about to say that. It sounds like a typical Ron call during a game.
I was gonna say it sounds like Ron doesn't know what he's doing. If that's what was his thought, and that was why he coached him. That's what I'm saying. Like, go up by 20. Go up by 20
exactly.
with 2 minutes left. Game over. You don't need to run down a clock.
Yeah, you're up.
Boom.
Yeah, I mean you're up by 3 scores.
You're up by that much? I'm even going to say go into prevent with a minute left after your defense has been dominating them the whole day. No, don't even go into prevent. Just do what you've been doing. And if they get one over the top, oh well, they scored one on you. But you were up by 20 with a minute left.
Yeah. It was kind of a weird thing.
It's odd. And if he was coached,
I will say that. I will give the Texans credit for this. I did feel that last onside kick that they kicked was a nice onside kick.
He almost got it.
He almost got it because Reeves let it bounce out of his hands, but somebody else got it. And I mean, it's supposed to be the hands team. Holmes, Reeves.
We watched it last night.
Holmes, Reeves.
I don't want to get off topic here, but yeah, before I forget that. I was impressed with the onside kick because most onside kicks, I'm like, that's not going to work. That's a horrible thing.
That's a good point.
Anyway.
Dude, you know he's been
a lot of time when you see the onside kicks, it's not. You're right, especially in college. But the pros, I mean, it's just a lot of guys could never do it. Like get it to 10 yards and everything, get it quickly so one of their guys can grab it. But anyway, they need to kick Reeves Holmes, whatever his name's. He needs to be off the hands team. I mean, you're supposed to have like wide receivers out there, not guys that failed at wide receiver out there.
Hands guys.
I mean, did he not have Dick's pitch on his gloves?
Josh, what
What
the?
makes it stick?
What was that?
Sponsored by Dick's.
You just focused your camera down at your crotch and then like pushed it back up. What was that all about? Dude, it's a good thing we don't have your camera on here. We'll be banned from YouTube.
I didn't think you could see me on video. You said you couldn't see me.
So he's like pointing the camera at his crotch.
I can't see you, but Aaron can.
I can see you. I can see you. The rest of HHF can't.
No,
Although
I swear I heard
Ian
something.
28 can see you. Ian 28 can see you.
I thought I heard something behind my monitor, and I was like, "What is that?" So I pulled the screen down to look.
That is on the screen.
Well, you gave Ian 28 a shot. I can tell you that much.
Well, I guess if you're seeing, you can see that I'm wearing my Heineke jersey because he got another $125,000 for another victory. Heineke.
Yeah, I heard he bought the tight ends shoes this week.
Oh yeah, nice. That's so awesome.
Speaking of tight ends, it was nice to see Logan Thomas contributing in a game, like coming back to form.
Well, he had some new shoes. I mean, he could get it done.
Why do I have John Ridgway's?
He did have a few nice catches in that game. I mean, he made some nice plays.
It was his best game of the year, and it really kind of makes sense when you've got somebody that coming off an ACL, just like Chase Young is, who is active for this weekend, by the way, against the Falcons.
I think he'll get limited time this week. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. It should be on as a snap count. I think is the de jour lately of what they say about it, since people are crossing sports with other sports.
Him and Ridgway will be like trading off some snaps.
It's a pitch count.
Pitch count.
Him and Ridgway.
It's a pitch count. So every time he gets a sack, we're gonna yell home run.
Yeah.
It's a Diggs pitch count.
Dude, but check this out. Logan Thomas actually led the team in receiving with 5 for 65.
It's really about what I was expecting from him because I was really surprised he came back at the beginning of the year. Coming off of that, because it was less than a year coming off the ACL, and then apparently he like injured his calf or something, or his thigh, so that held him back a little bit because you come back from injuries, you injure another part of your body when you're trying to get back. But I think hopefully going forward he's going to continue to contribute and show why we gave him that contract extension a couple of years ago.
Yep.
But I mean, what a great time for him to come on. He really did. I mean, we've got a few different people that are doing well as tight ends, but I mean, Logan Thomas is by far the best one that we have. John Bates is doing a really good job blocking a lot, but Logan Thomas, I mean, he's our receiver guy, and he's it's just another weapon to give Heineke time to throw a hospital ball to across the middle.
Yeah, the thing I kind of like, though, about this offense, as opposed to last year, we knew that the three guys usually that were going to have the biggest contributions were Logan Thomas, Terry McLaurin, and Antonio Gibson. And then this year, going week to week, it's almost a toss-up of who's going to lead the team in whatever, rushing or receiving. Like, remember the first 4 games, it was Dotson that was kicking butt, and then Terry McLaurin, well, once Wentz went out, Terry McLaurin started being, but then this game, Logan Thomas was, I mean, Terry McLaurin was targeted 7 times and Logan Thomas 6. Pretty even. And Gibson and Samuel
somebody else had a catch, and I was like,
McLaurin running the ball too. Like, they're mixing up. It's almost like they don't care what position you play.
Yeah, dude.
They didn't bite on that Terry run. They didn't bite on that McLaurin run that one time.
No.
They were just like,
I wish they had. Yeah.
Yep.
But
Samuel got that touchdown. Like, they just use him in weird positions. And every time he runs up the middle of the field, I'm just like, oh my God, these guys are like twice your size, and they're just going to fall on you, dude. You're going to get crushed. And he seems to come out unscathed. So,
dude, every time I see Brian Robinson.
Dotson has some nice plays. Dotson has some plays. Yeah. Robinson
had
and
one catch. I got one. But, dude, what about Brian Robinson pulling dudes? Brian Robinson turning 0 yards into first downs. Like that one play where he was caught 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, man. That's exactly
There's
what
a
we
one-
got. We have two different running backs that have two different styles. We can put them both in. If one of them is hot, we just stick with that one. I mean, offensively, the only thing I could ask for more this year would be like a better offensive line and Taylor Heineke to like,
They've
I don't
stepped
know,
up
just
lately, like past couple of games. The O line has done a lot better, I think. You know,
I think it's because
but is that just because
number
we're
one,
playing like subpar team?
yeah.
Dude, if we're gonna run it 50 times a game, it's good that we have. Samuel's been running like 4 or 5 a game too, and he pointed out in his post-game interview, dudes, I was a running back until college. He went to was it Ohio State? He went to. Yeah. He was like, I went there as a running back, and it wasn't until after he got there they changed him to a receiver. So he was like, dudes,
Wasn't
quit saying
Logan
I'm
Thomas
a
a
receiver.
quarterback?
Logan Thomas was quarterback attack.
Yeah.
So I mean, they've had
the
Logan
lunch
Thomas
bag,
try to
Virginia.
throw a few.
What? Go ahead.
They've had him try to throw a few here.
Oh yeah.
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 Who was the other? I don't see the stats. Who was the? There was another receiver that had a nice catch. It was like for
I can bring him.
chunky yard.
Cam Sims had a 17-yard catch in that game.
Yeah,
That was pretty.
Cam Sims.
That was nice. That was a nice. I don't know. We have an embarrassment of riches on offense, and it's
I know.
and the defensive line is really stepping up. Defensive secondary, addition by subtraction of William Jackson III, they're stepping up. Jamin Davis has had the green dot for 2 weeks now, and he seems like he's really starting to step into that role as like the middle linebacker.
Dude, I don't know how we could have gone this entire time without me talking about our cousin. Jonathan Allen is just a beast. He's sacking quarterbacks multiple times using the center to sack them.
He just drives them straight back into him.
He's insane.
Dude, his jersey is on my Christmas wish list.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
dude.
yeah. Dude,
I'm actually
like
gonna
me
get
whenever
a
I see
jersey.
like every time I see like Devontae Adams catching a touchdown for the Raiders, I'm just like, "Cuh."
Jonathan Allen, dude. It's me. That guy is. Did you hear his speech after the game? Like when the coach turned it over to him?
Yeah, that was nice. Do you have that?
I don't have it queued.
Man,
But oh my goodness.
That's a great speech to hear that, because it was just like, we need, this is great. This is good to celebrate and everything, but we need to do better.
We need to do better.
And he's exactly right. That team has only won one game. They're a terrible team. They are the number one draft pick right now. I think they have the number one and like the number 11.
And I do love Rivera was keeping it real, saying, this, you guys did some good stuff, but it was kind of sloppy in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. We got to do better.
And Jonathan Allen was like, don't wait until we get a loss to recruit. You need to do it now.
Yes. We need to correct now.
Yeah, but at least they got, it was a complete trap game. They came off, like, we may have lost to a better team after that emotional high of the Eagles game. So it was good that we played the Texans when we did. But I think we're going to bounce back against the Falcons and have a better offensive show.
We're, I think, a 6-point favorite right now. I think I saw that.
That's a lot, dude. That's a lot for us. It's because all the pundits have jumped on the bandwagon now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's because of Heineke, man.
Pundits are so fickle. Dude.
I was looking at our look at our schedule, though. So we got the Falcons, and we have the Giants, and the bye week, then the Giants. It's like, when you look at our schedule out ahead through the rest of the season, I literally looked at it last night, and I was like, there's no reason why we shouldn't win all of these remaining games.
Well, we need to win at least 10 games, I think. That means
I think you're exactly right.
I think it's doable.
We're only one win behind the Giants. Damn Giants. How are they 7-3? And Dallas 7-3 after that shellacking that they gave the Vikings. And Philadelphia winning that game at the last second after that.
What is the worst team that we have to play that's left, though? Like, most of the teams, I think, have winning records or might even be ahead of us in the playoff race.
Falcons are 5-6.
Yeah,
they're right behind us.
Do we have any other lowly teams, or is everyone else ahead of us in the race for the wild card? Giants are ahead of us. Cowboys are ahead
49ers.
of us. 49ers are right ahead
49ers.
of us. Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that all that's left? I'm missing a team.
Giants twice, Cowboys
No.
once, Falcons and 49ers, right?
It's 5
And
games.
Cleveland.
And where's Cleveland?
We got the Browns.
We get Cleveland on New Year's Day at home.
We got to
All
win.
is
And then we
quiet
get
on New
Dallas
Year's Day.
at home last game of the year.
We need to win 4 games for these. And let's just do it quick. Let's just beat the Giants twice. Let's beat the Falcons.
Yeah, man.
And take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
No, let's not. Wait, do we have the Browns at home or are we away on that?
We're at home.
We're at home
This
on New Year's
weekend we'll
Day.
be playing Atlanta at home at 1 o'clock on Fox. Or, I'm sorry, on CBS.
Put
All
your
right, so
left
for this
hand
game
up.
this weekend, by the way, this weekend they are going to unveil the statue to Sean Taylor.
How are
at
they
the
going to
stadium.
screw it up? Should we take bets on this?
Well,
Where's
they
our
don't
betting
mess it up, man.
degenerates?
They'll put the wrong number on it. It'll be the wrong number.
Where's
Have you
Kitty
guys
Ken
ever
so we can
seen?
take bets
Have you
on
guys
what's
ever
gonna
seen
happen?
the statue? A few years ago, Ronaldo, the soccer player, had a statue done of him, and it didn't look like him at all. It looked so bad. I think like he was just like, "You have to fix this." Like he
What did
said
it look like? Who did it look like?
You have to look it up, dude. You should look it up. Maybe you
Yeah.
can bring it up on here because
That
it looks so
doesn't-
different.
that
Just say
doesn't
Ronaldo
look like-
statue. But so
What about,
it's very possible something like that could happen.
Yeah. Where's
So hopefully-
Sean Taylor's little brother?
Oh my
Where's Sean
god!
Taylor's little brother playing right now?
I do not know,
This cannot be
He's
the
playing-
statue. Is this real?
dude. Yes, dude. That's supposed to be Ronaldo, the soccer player.
Dude, is he wearing like dentures?
Oh
Loaded
my god!
dentures?
It looks more
Someone
like
squish his eyes together, like
it looks more like Max Headroom or something.
he does. He does look like Max Headroom.
Doesn't look anything like
God,
Ronaldo.
God,
Like nothing. Like
Oh
let's see
my
what Ronaldo really looks like.
Watch. So here's a question: is Sean Taylor going to have a 21
shield your
or a
eyes, dude.
36? What's his
Do what?
jersey going to be? What jersey are they going to put on the statue
21.
for Sean Taylor?
Oh, 21.
Okay.
Well, unless they mess up.
I mean, why would they put 36 on there? That he switched to 21 for like all the good years.
Because he entered with 36, right? Didn't he come in with 36?
He did, and then 20, and then he got 21 because I
Probably put
I
like
don't remember who
17
had it
on it and be
before.
like, sorry. Let's stick a 17 on it.
They're gonna mess something up. They're either gonna have it in front of a porta john. We can only take bets. on
Sean
what's gonna-
Taylor, number 22. Woo!
They're gonna mess something up. Here it is, side by side.
How is that the same guy? It
doesn't-
kind of looks like Djokovic, the tennis player,
like his
Do you
eyes
think-
don't look anything like him.
at all.
He also doesn't have
At
a.
all.
He doesn't have like a butt chin, and that statue's got a butt chin.
You're right. He does have a butt chin. I mean, I really think that someone was designing that for Djokovic. And like Djokovic is like, I don't want it, or whatever it was. Maybe Djokovic wanted it, and his like wife didn't want it or something. Anyway, he didn't pay the guy for it. So like Ronaldo's like, I want a statue. He's like, sure, I got one in my shop.
Well, hopefully they didn't.
I'll
hire
just
the
send
same-
it right over.
Hopefully they didn't
It's
hire the
like a
same
cast
dude.
off. They kind of tweaked it a little bit.
Not the same artist. Let's hope.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're unveiling.
So anyway,
the
hopefully,
statue this week, right?
yep, doing that. Sean Taylor. They say, all right. I have their schedule up actually at 11 a.m. on Sunday. Team store exclusive Sean Taylor merchandise collection drops. I do not know if that means team store there or online.
Dude,
Permanent
Sean
memorial,
Taylor's
probably
brother-
there. 11:45.
Yeah.
Sean Taylor permanent memorial installation unveiled. I guess that's the statue.
Until we get a new.
And then
stadium in a few years.
12:45. Be in your seats to see Sean Taylor's daughter Jackie on field as our honorary captain.
Wow, nice.
All right.
That's cool.
That's cool for her.
Yeah.
No
Sean
one's gonna be
Taylor's
in their
little
seats.
brother plays at Rice, dudes.
Rice.
He's an owl.
Oh man, their football team's awful.
Yes.
Every year they win like one game. It's like the first game they play of the year where they play like the blind University of Baltimore or something.
Yeah.
You know,
They're
the
more
team
known-
that you're gonna beat.
They're more known for their marching band than their actual football. I'm
I'm
serious. They're called like this whole mafia thing.
I play football for a college in Texas. Woo! It's Rice. Where do you play?
People are saying that all these people are saying he's a super hard hitting safety though. That he's destroying people at Rice.
Why is he only
he's
on
a ball.
Rice? Why is he only at Rice? No offense to him.
His name is Gabe Taylor. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you get a gem from those small schools, man.
That's true.
Texas A&I. Darryl Green. There you go.
Yep.
Anyway, hopefully he'll come play for us if he's that good.
He doesn't need to
Yeah,
go
really.
to the U to be good. The U.
Anyway, let's get back on track. We've talked about Ronaldo and his statue.
Right. Yeah. And Sean Taylor's hopefully not going to go with
There's
that way.
There's
and they're gonna
another
put
thing I wanted to point out, dude, about this game. A couple of things.
Yeah.
Heineke once again threw that interception ball and lucked out somehow.
Yeah. No lie.
It's won a game he's had. So we lucked out on that, and I was like, hopefully that's the one when it happened, and it was. Defense.
It usually does one like that where it's just like it's just like, what are you doing? And I think the same thing. He's like, what am I doing? I'm stupid, you know. And then he kind of fixes it afterwards, you know. It kind of seems like the way it goes with him every time.
And it seems to me, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but the way those announcers were talking, like right before the game, Ron Rivera said that Heineke's going to be the quarterback.
He's the starter. He has been named the starter going forward. I guess that means he's the starter until he
Sucks?
starts till he sucks.
Yeah, until he sucks.
But
I mean, they didn't really say. He didn't really clarify.
Exactly.
Like for the rest of the season, going forward.
There's still kind of playing the card that Wentz is like not healthy enough yet.
I think they should
You know what
too,
I mean?
because I want to keep that fire under Heineke.
And
Like-
and I don't want to have to give up that second round draft pick.
Yeah, two things. A, I want Heineke to be like, oh, I could still lose his job. I don't want him to like settle in.
Yep.
I want him to play like he's been playing.
But also, I want him to develop Howell because I think he can be something. I mean, I watched him play at Carolina. I think he can be a good quarterback. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we'll
mean,
see.
the thing with Howell so far, I mean, we've seen him play against third stringers, so we have no idea. I mean, he could be like he could be a superstar, or he could be the next Colt Brennan who looks really good against third stringers and then absolutely sucks. So
the next
it's
next
hard
Colt
to tell
McCoy.
with him. Next Colt McCoy, although he had a good game 2 weeks ago. He usually, when he comes in like that, he usually has like his first game, he's really good. And the second game, they kind of figure out, oh yeah, it's Colt McCoy, and they kind of beat the crap out of him.
I want to watch this mic'd up Taylor Heineke that of monotony.
Oh man, up in our Discord room.
The Tress Way one was hilarious. In fact, I've got a couple sound bites.
Aaron played some of this for me. I did not hear it before. He played
Dude.
some of this to me before the podcast. It's pretty funny.
Here's Tress Way against the Eagles after he got completely jacked up on that roughing the kicker. Somebody.
What the hell? I think my jersey.
What?
I think my jersey ripped.
That's
And the other one,
Who said that?
Tress Way when he got
Tress
jacked
Way.
up.
What the hell? I think my jersey.
I think my
I think my
jersey ripped.
jersey ripped.
And then his comment on Terry McLaurin that I love, if you can make it out.
Terry McLaurin's good at football.
What?
He said Terry McLaurin
That's
good at football. After he made
I
that
actually done
giant
exactly
catch.
what I did. I was for each one. I was just like, what?
It probably loses something in the compression going over the inner.
Compression.
Anyway, dudes, I think it's about that time. We won the game. What that means.
Oh, yeah.
It's time for this week's Kicking the Balls Award.
Kicking the Balls Award, as always, brought to you by our friends at Ridapoo. Ridapoo. It's what you do with the around you.
Do around you.
Speaking of, I had my septic tank cleaned this morning.
How long has Ridapoo been
a long time sponsor, like 15 years. But I literally had
wash your hands, commoders.
I had the septic tank cleaning this morning, and well, I read an article that popped into my news feed somehow earlier this morning that said something about plumbers and how they do not look forward to what they call Brown Friday, which is the day after Thanksgiving, when like everyone clogs their toilets. Friday. And I was like, well, I'm avoiding Brown Friday by getting my septic pumped today. But anyway, Brown Friday. You guys might call it Black Friday. We call it Brown.
We call it Brown.
Anyway, Kicking the Balls Award. Go ahead. You can go first, Josh.
Oh my gosh. Dude with the folding chair gets mine.
John Ridgway, the guy we stole from the Cowboys.
Ridgeway. I can't think of another one that I would give at the moment.
It's a good one. Definitely probably the most popular one from a
I mean, that's a blatant error.
Yeah. That's two he's had in the red zone. So, a lot of people are just like, I don't care, it was worth it. No, dude, that's a liability if they don't.
Now, remember, he was a 5th round pick by the Dallas Cowboys, and they waived him to re-sign him to the practice squad. So I wonder if this anger management issue of his is something that they also foresaw or saw firsthand.
Maybe he'll take it out on them when we play them in a few weeks. Like, when did we pick him up? Like, what week? He hasn't been on the team the whole...
Like 3 weeks ago?
Or longer than 3.
I think 5 or 6 weeks ago. But I do not know.
He at least played on the...
When did...
I'm pulling up his whole...
Did Cosme play this week?
Cosme did play this week. I actually wanted to see if you had were able to watch him and see anything with him.
Dude, his first game was against
I didn't notice him. That's good that I didn't notice him.
That is good. That is very good.
Oh, and didn't Trey Turner play this week too?
Trey Turner, Trai Turner did play this week. I think he's actually doing better than I thought he would.
He let a few people slide on by. I saw him let a few people slide on around.
Yeah, you got him and Norwell and then Larson in the middle, number 69.
Dude, I totally jinxed Larson, though. Remember when I kept saying, as long as we don't have Nick Martin in, we won't have all these snaps over Heineke's head anymore.
There was another one. Although this one hit Heineke in the hands. It was, if
Heineke needed
some Dick's pitch.
But he doesn't wear gloves.
That's true.
The announcers were like, oh, he should have called that.
I thought he should have.
I thought he should have. It's not like a wide receiver jumping up like as far as they can up in the air and like tippy, just hitting a ball with their fingertips, which makes everyone go, we should have caught that. It hit him like right in the hands.
On that particular play, though, I know we're giving kicking the balls, but on that particular play with that snap, he was trying to get the snap off. Like, he was back there like, come on. And then I felt like maybe dude like just got excited and kicked it up there, and he was just like, oh, But no excuses.
Dude, I gotta say
No
though,
excuses.
everybody-
the O-line, dude. The O-line gave up 0 sacks this week.
Yeah.
That's why I thought maybe Cosme wasn't playing.
He played. Gave up 0 sacks. I mean, he got hurried a few times. What did he get? How many?
He needs to concentrate on football instead of posting his, Insta boomerangs or whatever it is that he posts all the time.
It's the boomerangs.
Who are you giving your
Insta
kick
boomerang.
to, John?
Yeah, John. Kick.
Oh, we claimed John Ridgway on 9/19.
Yeah, his first game was against Dallas.
Oh.
It was. We claimed off waivers from Dallas.
It was a spot.
Did
Yeah,
we do that?
I
Did we get
wonder.
a little intel.
Maybe.
It didn't help.
Yeah. I wonder if he has that kind of that reputation there too, and they're like, we don't need this guy, which would be saying something for Dallas to say that about somebody.
Here's what I have to say.
And fellas, get this. It was really refreshing to see 0 sacks. 0 sacks. I'm used to seeing like 3 or 4.
Where are you, Will?
Will, where are you?
Will? Where are you?
Adam.
Is he still in Maryland?
You haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah. He kind of dropped away after the name change and everything. My kick in the balls is going to I don't know, Holmes, Reeves, whoever it was that was on the hands team who obviously did not put Dick's pitch on his gloves.
It was
The
Holmes.
guy that dropped the ball. And so it was Holmes.
Pitch.
And
Right.
somebody jumped on the ball to down it. Thank goodness they were right there. They were able to grab it.
Trying to remember who actually did down it.
I can't remember. And it was like it was almost the last play of the game. Maybe I'll see if I can find it. Anyway, what is your
A kick is
What is
going to
your-
Antonio Gibson for not scoring on that run. I don't care if he's coached or not. Use your own brain, son. Score.
son?
You're up by
Use your
more
own
than
brain,
3.
son.
You're up by a margin that they can't come back and take the lead. Score. Oh, I'm going to stay in bounds. Coach is going to think I'm smart. Score. But he also had a pretty good game other than that, I got to say. But he's still getting my kick. He had a pretty good. I mean, what is his all-purpose? He had 48 yards on 2 kick returns. He had 18 carries for 72 yards. We had over 150 yards. And then how many receptions? 3 for 31. That dude had over 150 total yards himself. He still gets my kick for not scoring that touchdown to go along with it. He did.
I
Get a
almost
touchdown
gave
though,
that
didn't
one
he?
because that would be like typical
yeah.
of the kind of kick I would give. But I think I
All right,
kicked Sean
dude.
Taylor
Game
once.
balls, man.
Did kick Sean Taylor one time. One knows about it.
I wasn't going to say that, but
I mean,
all right, dude.
it's almost like still too soon to talk about it.
All right, here we go.
And now, the coveted and ever elusive Game Ball Award.
Game Ball Award is brought to you by our newest sponsor, Dick's Pitch. Makes it stick.
And Archer's grass-fed beef jerky.
No, that just happens to be what Josh is eating. Right? Sponsor.
Protein milk.
Dick's
Josh
Pitch.
is like,
you have to make
It's
up the
double-headed
the dinner
gummy worms.
Damn.
dude. You have to make up the jingle for Dick's Pitch. What makes it
Dick's
stick?
pitch. Party time. Party with Dick's. Dick's pitch.
That's what makes it stick. Dick's Pitch. At halftime.
You're on the pitch and you need some Dick's. Dick's pitch.
You're on the pitch.
Dick's pitch.
What makes it stick? Dick's pitch.
If you wanted to stick and you're on a pitch, Dick's pitch.
Forget, always re-dip at halftime.
Always.
Always dip.
At halftime.
My game ball is going to go to.
Hold on.
Doug, what is it? Doug, what is it?
Oh, you can never find this, Aaron. It pops up like halfway through.
What?
Doug, what is it?
I'm playing
Game ball stuff.
I already played the game ball thing.
I hear Doug. What is it?
I know, but
Doug,
I've
what
already
is it?
played it.
Yeah,
I've already
where's the
played.
game ball?
I haven't
already
heard.
played it
I didn't
already.
hear it. I
Already
didn't hear
played
it
it.
at all.
All right, well,
Dude,
just
it
for
was like
you.
a video intro and everything.
Oh,
And
there
now,
we go. Now I see
the
it.
coveted and ever elusive Game Ball Award.
Dude, I swear you're losing it because I've already played that soundbite.
That's like an
It
extra
does-
15 seconds of life I'll never get back.
Dude, that's like when the guy goes, ha ha, and all I hear is, huh, huh,
You mean this guy?
huh, huh, huh.
You don't hear him go.
Dude, I swear,
"Ha!"
you've got like a gate on that or something.
Does everyone else hear a ha or no? If I have a
I think other people hear it. I think you have a gate, so it sounds weird to me.
Sounds good to me. I hear it here just fine.
Maybe you have a gate on Zoom.
Already played it way earlier, says 3P.
It might be
Maybe.
some.
Way early.
It might
It
be
might be
some
something
noise.
else. That's why John forgot.
Dude, it's probably noise suppression.
Actually, that's not a
Yes.
bad idea. I'll have to check that. All right, game balls. My game ball is going to
Commanders.
Doug. What is it?
We
My
are
game
the
ball is going
Commanders.
to, and it doesn't usually go to this guy, but it's going to Kendall Fuller.
Oh my gosh, it's a good
Oh,
one
man.
because he never gets it.
I mean, he picked it off pretty good in this game.
He was the first person to score in this game.
And I think I
He
heard
should have
that
been
was
on the
his
hands
first-
team. Why was Reeves on the hands team?
Dude, it was Christian Holmes
Holmes, Reeves, whatever.
blaming the wrong dude.
They're like the 8th cornerback, man.
It's like the Danny Johnson of the week. He's in the game.
It is the Danny Johnson. Of the
Like I didn't
week.
even know he was still on the team.
Next thing you know, Trap is going to come back again.
All right. Here's.
Go ahead, Aaron.
I want to give my game ball to the entire defensive line, but
Yeah.
instead, I'm giving it to this who's starting to blossom into a player that I'm really paying attention to, and that is Derek Forrest, dude. The dude's got 3 picks this year.
Yeah.
That pick was great. He caught it and then landed on his shoulder. I mean, this dude is starting to become a solid player. I said it last week. I like where it's going.
Yeah.
I like our
There-
secondary, man. Starting to come around.
There's the buzz around. Yeah, the whole secondary, but especially around him. I mean, he's just got a knack for being around the ball.
Him and St. Juiced. Speaking of,
Yeah,
I
St.
think he
Juiced.
sprained his ankle. How's he doing? Have you heard anything?
Injury report comes out tomorrow.
We'll see. But didn't they say you taped it up like 2 or 3 different times?
Yeah, and it was already taped up when he went in too.
Hopefully he's all right because he's coming around too. But anyway, he's getting mine, but I really want to give it to a combination of Allen and Payne. Because those dudes, Allen is just elite.
Allen, Payne, Sweat.
Payne is making that money next year. I don't know where he's going to sign or if he'll try to re-sign here. Coach Ron Rivera said they're going to try to keep him here, so we'll see. But man,
Smith Williams had some good plays. Smith Williams had some nice plays. I mean, it was
Smith
like
Williams,
you know,
Smith Williams. He got
Smith
injured
Williams,
too.
Smith
I
Williams.
remember. I
Hill.
guess he's all right.
he
Casey
did.
Toohill.
Toohill.
Is he too?
I'm Casey Toohill.
Pilar.
Pilar.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead, dude.
My game ball goes to the guy that gave us 11 of our 23 points. Big Joey Sly.
Sly. Yeah,
He got
Big
Johns
Joey
last week.
Sly.
Yeah,
He hit
I
4
mean,
field goals, and now he has 3 this week. Yeah.
He did well.
3
He did
this
well.
week. Yeah.
Been doing well. I'm not going to say anything above that.
Yep. Also, dude is like, dude's
Built.
big dude. He's strong,
He's
man.
jacked
He's
up,
not one of
dude.
those little wimpy kickers. You know?
No, he can kick it a really long way. It's just the knock on him was that it was finding the direction that you need. But he's getting better and better at that. I mean, he had that lame duck one that during this game. I can't remember if it was a field goal or an extra point, but he had one that just like flopped up in there. I remember the announcers were just like, "Yeah, man, that was weird." But he got,
I know
like
what
you
his
said, 11 points, man.
His theme song is, I think, from 1979, The Cure. The song was called Accuracy. I'm waiting all day for accuracy. See if you can find a clip of that. Every time Joey Sly misses, we need to play the accuracy song. All right. There we go.
Okay.
Aaron making notes.
All right, you ready? So what else? Do we want to talk about anything else? Peanut Gallery, Hicks, games?
Three-peat 100 agree with John on Game Ball.
Yeah, I mean, Kendall Fuller had a really good game. So,
Hey, you gonna having their turkey? Okay.
Tuesday night turkey, Tuesday tacos.
All right, then we're gonna go to the
Tuesday night chocolate milk.
Let's do it.
Aaron's precarious prediction. Oh, yeah.
something wrong. Oh, here it comes.
There it is.
Aaron's precarious prediction.
I know what he's going to say.
All right. Here's my precarious prediction.
All right.
Atlanta, we're playing this at home, right?
Yes.
Oh.
John Taylor.
Atlanta, the Falcons are dead. They're going to come in here with their running back, Patterson, right? Is it his name?
Cordell Patterson, the one that scored 3 touchdowns against us last year.
You know why I forgot about him already? Because this year, get 0.7 yards per carry. Gonna best 0.7. We're gonna try to beat our record from last week. Holding back to point. So he's gonna have, say, about 20 carries. Divide this up for me. 20 carries. How many? 0.7 times 20 is how many yards he's gonna get. We're gonna win this
14
game.
yards.
He's gonna get 14 yards on 20. We're gonna win this game, like,
or 1.4 yards or something. I don't know.
The defense is gonna come back and be stellar. Chase Young is gonna come in and have a few snaps and give the guys a breather here and there. It's just gonna make more depth in our already stacked defense. Him coming back and easing his way in. I think that the Falcons are gonna have under 150 yards of total offense, and our offense is gonna.
Mariota gets hurt. Tell me Mariota gets hurt in this game.
He's looking fragile, dude.
He's
looking
always
fragile.
hurt. The guy, I literally have seen him come into. I saw him come into a game with the Raiders last year. He came in and he got hurt in one play. He got hurt in one play.
They showed him run. They showed him run one into the end zone this week, and he got tackled on the way in, and he laid there like trying to get up. Like I thought he wasn't going to get up.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I saw that too. Anyway, Aaron, sorry to interrupt that, but yeah, I can't imagine that he's not going to get hurt by Allen or Payne or someone like that. Just getting sacked.
Who's the backup? Because I plan to see him. Who's the backup for Atlanta?
Don't know.
That's your job, Josh.
Can I finish my prediction though?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Aaron.
Washington 31, Atlanta 3. Oh,
Ooh.
no, hold on. Atlanta 6. Washington 31, Atlanta
Whoa,
6.
okay.
Because Tyler Larson's going to snap one over the
31
head and fumble,
six.
and they're going to get the ball.
He's still not Nick
Dude.
Martin.
Can I add to that? We will see Desmond Ritter playing
Okay.
at quarterback.
Desmond Ritter.
Who's Desmond Ritter?
When he one of the
And if-
quarterbacks
and
that
if-
just got drafted last year?
Yeah, he's one of the young guys.
If Allen and Payne have anything to do about it, we might also see Felipe Franks.
Felipe Franks, man. Maybe his brother is Garrett Gilbert.
Felipe Franks and B.
Felipe
Dude, I
Franks
honestly
versus
say-
Garrett Gilbert.
I've never heard of Felipe Franks.
Never heard of him.
Have you?
Sounds like a Mexican restaurant. It sounds like a Tex-Mex restaurant. Is what it sounds like. Felipe Franks.
Oh wait, he's questionable already. Felipe Franks is questionable at Washington, it says.
All right. On that note, dude, we're going to round
Feelings.
this thing out.
All right.
All right, everybody. I'd like to give a shout out to everyone in the chat room. That includes 3Pete. Whoa.
Of course.
My computer is starting to freak out. We better hurry up and end this. Everyone in the chat
All
room.
right, we got 3Pete, Josh, Eric of Monotony, Ian 28 as well, and everybody that's in our Camp Body area.
Yep.
Aaron, are you still there?
Yeah, we got to round this out because it's freaking out. Like my CPU usage is going through the roof. Give us a shout out at our Discord room, tinyurl.com, Harry HF. Give us a call on the hog line, 202-735-1788. Send us some email, hhfpodcast@gmail.com. Reach us on Twitter at HarryHog. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And if you see a Cowboys fan,
You know what to do.
Joker!
Joker!